Hey, YouTubers, something important. This is something goddamn important. So we're just around. We're about 1098. So this comment, nice big ass comment, like a big ass cigar, said, "Smoke some fucking weed, you blank." That's ridiculous. You jerk for a big ass cigar. So guess what, dude? First off, I'm not going to smoke weed. It's like, that's your personal opinion. Your personal opinion, like your asshole, that I should smoke weed. But guess what? Everyone has freedom of choice. Everyone has freedom of choice. It's like, yeah, you may say, oh, smoke weed or smoke whatever, or do this or do that crap, do that crap. But at the end of the day, it's my choice. I'm a human being. I have freedom of choice. If I choose to smoke tobacco, cigars and pipes, big ass cigars, big ass pipes, that's my personal choice. That's my freedom of choice as a over 21-year-old adult in the United States. I have a freedom of choice. And guess what? If I chose to smoke weed, that's also my freedom of choice. It's like, people, human beings have a right to make their own choices in life. It's like, and you may not necessarily agree with the choice, but to seep really low, seep really goddamn low and say like, oh, smoke some fucking weed, you blank. And the word blank is actually the F word for gay people. It's like, I hate people who use that word. I have more respect for you to call me a bitch or call me a bastard or call me an asshole. When you seep really low and use that F word for gay people, it's just horrible. The F word for gay people is just a horrible word in general. Same thing as the K word for Jewish people, the W word for Italian people, the S word for Spanish people, the N word for black people, the R word for disabled people. It's just a horrible word in general. It's one thing if you're using the word in a satire context, I have more respect for you if you use it in a satire context. Look at like Mel Gibson's movies, for example, like Blazing Saddles, for example, or like Young Frankenstein, the movies. Yeah, they use those words in like a satire context. That's totally one thing. That's totally fine to use that in a satire context. But when you use it in a hateful, derogatory way because you dislike people who are gay, that's really horrible. It's like, using it in a satire context, like in a movie like Blazing Saddles, for example, or like a comedy context, that's one thing. But when used in like a really horrible, hateful, mean, cruel way, that's just seeping really low. I have more respect for you to call me a cocksucker or call me a motherfucker. Anyway, you're an idiot for saying that. You're a bitch, you're a bastard, you're an idiot. Bye.